Greetings to all the good people present here. Today, all of us, on this 21st June, have gathered here to mark this Yoga Day. Today, we will try to understand what is truth about the yoga. Due to the efforts undertaken by our nation, due to endeavor of our nation, the yoga has been able to attain a special importance. And today, on the international level too, yoga has achieved a great recognition. Many countries have accepted yoga and its importance in life, have understood it. And this all has been possible because of the efforts and strive undertaken by our nation. And for this, our nation deserves many heartfelt compliments. But whenever we introduce a new thing, when we present a new concept, and when we assume a leadership for that concept, then it is necessary that we have to achieve the whole knowledge, deep knowledge of that concept. This is my consideration. In the exact same way, if we have introduced the yoga to the people at large, initiated yoga to public, then it's necessary that yoga too we should initiate in a wholesome way, in a truthful way to the world, because it becomes our moral responsibility then. So in order to provide you the complete knowledge, what is yoga, what is the truth about yoga, to know all this program has been arranged. Today, we will learn what is the truth about yoga. See, yoga today is being appreciated all over the world. But yoga by its literally meaning is, yoga by its straight meaning is to join. To join means combining the two different things, joining them together. The question is, joining what to what? The soul which stays inside us, joining this soul to the Divine Supreme. This is the foremost objective of the yoga. Now the question arises, what is soul? The question is, what is Divine Supreme? See, in reality, when we all are born, from that moment, we have serpent power inside us, which contains all our spiritual progress, all our spiritual advancements. It has all the record of the spiritual progress, all spiritual advancement we have achieved so far. Secondly, with this, there comes our aura. There's this aura with us. Our subtle body is there, which contains all our spiritual progress and the record of all our past deeds, everything embedded inside it. In the same way, thirdly, there's a body which we have got from our mother and father. So the thoughts of our mother and father, mental structure of them, and the genetic good and bad properties of theirs, we receive it all through this physical body. But there's another body that is inside us, which gives us a certain kind of importance. That's a speck of Supreme Divine. Got it? Alright, after this, the question arises now, what is Supreme Divine? If we see in reality, we assume that the soul is a part of Supreme Divine. Means that is the speck of Supreme Divine present inside us. And because of this, our body has gained importance. If we see this clearly, Like there is this river Ganga. Alright, river Ganga has this holy water, pious water. It has such properties. Water of Ganga has this quality in it. And if this same water we bring home in a jar, then will this change its properties? No, the properties of it will be the same. The properties of that jar full of water will be same as that of Ganga's water. Properties of it will be unchanged if put in a bottle. Yes, the shape will be different. The shape of jar containing water will be different. Shape of bottle will be different. In the same way, the speck of divine supreme that is inside us, actually, it's not just a speck. In reality, it has all the properties. Same as the water of river Ganga has certain properties. They will be same even if we put it in a jar, will be same if we put it in a bottle. In the same way, we have all the properties of Almighty present inside ourselves. Means Divine Supreme in its purest and original form is present inside us. So the soul inside us is the Divine Supreme. Divine Supreme isn't some separate entity. Existence of the God is not separate entity. Whatever is outside exists inside us. It said Pinde Brahmane Brahmane Pinde. Similarly, what is outside is inside us. So the very Almighty that's outside, the same Divine Supreme is inside us too. Now the question arises, the reason by which we have attained this importance. See, we all are just a piece of meat in the mother's womb at the start. After that, when the soul entered inside it, that time it, what they say, life came in it. That time it got this importance. The destiny of it started. And from that time, through the whole life, it remains with us. And when it leaves, then our body has no importance at all. People around love us, people respect us, we presume that they respect our body, we feel they understand us. In reality, that's not the case. The soul that is residing inside us, that's the most important. As it leaves, the same people, same relatives, same friends, same society will burn away this body. They will dispose this body off. Means our body has no importance at all. Now the question arises, is the thing because of which we got this importance, because of which divinity is inside us. How much time in our life we devote for this very thing? How much time we are connected to this? You see, He remains with us. He's always with us. He's with us at each moment. He's the reason that we breathe and stay alive. The breath we take, it's because of Him we can do so. Means He's part of our each moment, our each breath. The question is, how much time we are with Him? And that's why, if we want to be with Him, for that, firstly understand that soul and Supreme Divine are no different. The water of river Ganga, be it in a jar or in a river, it's no different. Properties of both are the same. Water is the same. Now after that, then how much time we devote to the Divine Supreme? In all our lifetimes, all our life, we give importance to the relatives. Friends are important. Society is important. Means we give importance to the entire whole world, and we strive to get knowledge about whole world. I should get knowledge before everyone. That's what we strive for. We try for it. But have we ever tried to gain any knowledge about this Divine Supreme? Have we ever tried to know about the Divine Supreme? Have we ever tried to spend time in the company of the Divine Supreme? And as we start spending time with this Divine Supreme more and more, you see, the people whom we call as divine are not Divine Supreme in reality. They are the mediums of this Divine Supreme. Because the Divine Supreme is the universal energy. This universal energy was here yesterday, universal energy is here today, and universal energy will be here tomorrow. And those whom we consider as Divine Supreme, they have also passed away. They too didn't remain here. So what I mean is, whoever that possesses body, all those are mediums of Divine Supreme. But why is it so? Because they are immersed in divinity. Like, as many people say, that I am Supreme Divine. In reality, it's not so. He is not divine. He is immersed in divinity. That actually meant they are not Divine Supreme. They are immersed in that divinity. Means my bodily awareness has ceased to exist. I am merged with the Divine Supreme. So what I mean is, Divine Supreme means universal energy. And to join ourselves with this universal energy means the speck that residing inside us of the Divine Supreme, joining this speck of divinity with the Divine Supreme, which is the biggest who is governing the whole universe. Boundaries of languages, boundaries of caste, boundaries of ways of worshipping, boundaries of states, boundaries of nations. All these boundaries will cease to exist. Why? Because all these boundaries are man made. In the eyes of the Divine Supreme, everyone's equal, all are same. If you see in recent times, Corona was there. Was it like during Corona that people from a particular caste, particular followers of ways of worshipping from particular nation were not affected? It wasn't like that. When the Corona pandemic took place, the whole world had been affected. Means, may you divide people in different castes, in different religions, in different nations, in different languages, how much ever you divide. But in the kingdom of the Supreme Divine, there's no such division. Whatever happened, happened to all without division. So this is also a message from him that we finally are one. As human beings, we are one. So the concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, this concept can be realized in reality through only and only yoga. So such a vast perspective, such an infinite perspective the yoga has. And have you ever conveyed the importance of such a vast concept to the public? Have we ever told importance of yoga? Did we tell the society that through the medium of yoga, the whole world can be united? The concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, visualized by our forefathers, can be made a reality? No. Then what I mean is, this has to be told. So, the domain of yoga is domain of joining together. The realm of yoga is realm of connecting person to other person. This yoga is a medium through which a person gradually sheds away his bodily existence. And gradually grows the sense of soulful awareness. And as his soulful awareness grows, just like that, all the things related to physical body, all the perceptions, all the boundaries, all of it goes on breaking up. One by one it vanishes. About caste, about ways of worship. Why am I saying again and again ways of worshipping? Because whatever we perceive as our religion, it's not really a religion at all. They are just ways of worshipping. It may happen that your way of worshipping is different. It may happen that my way of worshipping is different. But we both have the same religion. We both are humans. So in the same way, we may even have different ways of worshipping. But yoga breaks all these barriers and grows a soulful awareness from inside. And secondly, to gain soulful awareness, there's no need to leave anything. No need to break anything. Just the need is to awaken the soulfulness from inside. See, like our bodily awareness, if characterized by change, you need not break it, cut it off, or burst it. What we have to do is draw a longer line of soulful awareness besides it. Then automatically bodily awareness will reduce. What are the benefits of reducing the bodily awareness? Benefit is any problems a human life has, any difficulties the human life has, all these are related to our body. Please just sit calmly for some time and please think. Today, at present, whatever the problems you have, whatever the difficulties are, it may happen that some problems are about relationships. Some problems might be about the businesses. Some problems might be about the job. Some problems might be about financial things. Some problems might be about physical illnesses. Some problems might be about any addictions. Means whatever the problems may be there in life, all those problems are related to just your body only. Means these problems will exist till the body only exists. When you lose the body, there are no problems left. A dead person have no problems at all. All the problems come to an end there. So we really do need to understand is that whatever the problem is, it is always related to our body only. And as the body is perishable, the problems are obviously they are perishable too. So we give utmost importance to this. But as we start performing yoga, we are connected to the Divine Supreme. And after we are connected to the Divine Supreme, our bodily awareness gradually starts diminishing. And also the problems relating to the body to reduce. Why? Because we don't put our conscience in that. Many a times what happens, we give extreme importance to some problems in reality. It may be a small only. But by attaching more and more importance, we grow it by manifold. And after that, we keep crying, oh, what great problem it has become now. In reality, who made it bigger? You did. You see, the conscience here is the power of Divine Supreme. And each of us have received it. But what happens? If we keep watering a plant with thorns, the plants having thorns will grow. If we water plants of roses will grow. Exactly in the same way, if we keep giving power of our conscience to some random problem, that problem will go on rising. If we give it to our soul will be strong. So wherever you focus your conscience, you focus your attention, that will grow. It will become bigger. What I mean is, the field of yoga is so vast that the remedy for each and every problem in your life is yoga. Such a vast arena yoga has, firstly. Secondly, when there is a yogi whose bodily existence is nullified and who is merged with the Divine Supreme, when he merged with the Divine Supreme, he is connected to the power of the divinity. And after that, he keeps connected to the whole world. He is connected to each and every single person in the world. What I mean to say is, when you nullify your bodily existence, then you will also get connected to that universal energy. And as you connect to this universal energy, you can also be connected to each and every person in the world. Because the universal energy is present in each and every person. Such an experiment was done. Once I was sitting in a studio in London, and after that, people from whole world were asking questions to me. Swamiji, please help me, guide me. And after that, all that they used to say was this only. I used to understand their problems, and on understanding that, I used to offer solutions to them. So the announcer that was there said, a great astrologer has come from India. Even though you don't even tell your name, he knows everything about you, everything. After some time, when I took the mic, I told them, I'm not an astrologer. As each person has a unique fingerprint, the same way each person's aura is also unique. Each person has a different aura. Each person in this world is unique in its own way. No person is same as some another person. Whoever the person asks question here, I understand his aura. I examine his aura. And after that, I get to know the state in which he is, his problems in life, and then I offer the solution. So what I mean to say is, each person is connected to that universal energy, which is called the Divine Supreme. And if you shed all your bodily existence and you merge with the Divine Supreme, what happens then? You can know about any person at any corner of the world, all the while sitting at just one place. So, such a vast is field of yoga. Yoga reduces your sense of bodily existence and increases the soulful awareness. And as the soulful awareness grows inside you, you get directly connected to this universal energy. What is the second benefit of it? You receive the protective shield of this universal energy. You receive means your aura becomes stronger too. A good aura of you gets created. You cannot be assassinated ever. No bad thing can ever happen to you. Such an aura, a powerful aura, gets created around you. It happened one day. Once I was conducting a camp for the doctors from the Ramakrishna mission. There one doctor asked, Swamiji, you keep traveling to various countries. You eat food from many places. You drink water from all the places. Don't you ever get diarrhea? Don't you ever get dysentery? I then answered him, diarrhea and dysentery is two closer things you're talking. Even my car never gets involved in any accident. They were greatly surprised and they asked their head of the monastery that how can Swamiji with such a confidence can say that not even his car gets into any accident, my car cannot get into any mishap. Then the head of monastery answered, the person who does meditation, who practices it regularly, one who practices yoga, creates an aura. Such a person reduces the bodily existence completely. And he grows the soulful awareness. And as he has this soulful awareness, his conscience becomes pure and pious. There are no bad thoughts about anyone in his conscience. And around such a person, the power of his conscience manifests in the form of aura. And as the aura gets manifested, it acts as a protective shield for him. So, such a protective shield too you can achieve through this medium of yoga. Such a huge benefit it is. See for yourself, but we don't know much about it. We are not aware much about yoga, that from it an aura vibrations can be created, an aura gets manifested. No one really knows about this. But we need to know this. We need to understand this all, that because of yoga, how a vast field gets created for us. Now the question arises, in what form we are spreading awareness of it. You see yourself. Today is Yoga Day. And on this Yoga Day, everywhere, in all newspapers, there's Yogasana. On television, there's Yogasana. On the radio, Yogasana is on. Everywhere, the yoga is being publicized as Yogasana, which is utterly wrong. See, yoga is different and Yogasana is different. Then, even before understanding the Ashtanga Yoga, so for yoga, for better understanding, see, the Ashtanga Yoga has had 8 steps, the steps to which this has been explained. So first is Yam. Yam is the first step. First of all, see, when you start yoga, it started with Yam. So firstly, you have to introspect. By sitting calmly at a place, you have to do introspection, you have to observe yourself, you have to think of yourself. You will have to see within you that which bad properties are there inside me. What are my shortcomings? Which are shortcomings of my body? What are flaws of my body? What are those? Overcoming these flaws is called Yam. After that, second is Niyam. So far, we have introspected that what flaws are there inside me, what bad qualities have settled, whatever there is, we saw it all. Now after that, seeing this, what actions we should take, when we should sleep, when we should eat, after that, when we should exercise, when we should meditate, all new rules. All this means we have to design a set of rules which will help us to attain spiritual progress, to help our soul to attain spiritual advancement, to help us introspect. So all this new design of routine comes under Niyam. After that, the third step is Asana. Regarding this Asana, there are many misconceptions. Asana is mostly being interpreted as Yogasana, when Yogasana has no relation with this Asana as a step. The Asana means just that you should set such a position to sit in which you can sit for 30 minutes calmly and comfortably. It may be Vajrasana, it may be Sukhasana, it can vary for everyone. You should check for yourself, you see for yourself that in which position you can sit for half an hour calmly. And the position in which you can sit like this has been called the Asana. Asana, but how it's been interpreted now? Asana means Yogasana. It's not Yogasana. Yogasana is different and Asana is different. So Asana is such a position in which you can sit straight for 30 minutes. That's it, that's Asana. What comes after Asana? Pranayam. Pranayam means, you see, exhaling, inhaling, all these actions are not bodily actions. These days, many people keep saying that I do pranayam, I do it every day, and all that. They say, but in reality, we are so eager to do all the deeds that we do all our actions. So regarding pranayam also, when people say that I do pranayam regularly, pranayam is not to be done. Pranayam should happen. If you establish a connection with the divinity, then all exhaling, inhaling, you gain full control over your breathing. And the pranayam need not be done. Pranayam happens automatically. Secondly, if we go further than this, see, Yam, Niyam, Asana, Pranayam, after that comes Pratyahar. In Pratyahar, there are many misconceptions in life. And we all have been carrying it. We have to move beyond these conceptions further than these conceptions. This all comes under Pratyahar, leaving every misconceptions, leaving every bad property inside you, leaving all wrong concepts. This is enveloped in Pratyahar. What comes after Pratyahar? Dharana. Dharana means attention to divine, anything. You can focus on an idol. You can focus on Guru, means assuming Guru as divine supreme, focusing on divinity, like Guru is supreme divine. What's the reality? You see, soul, divine supreme, Guru are all different names of same thing only. That's one thing only. Just names are different. How? soul is also divine supreme. After that, Guru, he's also divine only. So, soul, divine supreme, Guru are all the manifestations of the same thing. Divinity also, what I have said in reality. Anything having a body cannot be divine supreme. But in here, in our culture, Guru is called manifestation of divinity. I have traveled across the globe. Only and only our nation is such that in which the concept of alive divinity is presented. Nowhere else in the world. See, what's been said in our culture? Guru Sakshat Parabrahma means in the present, in physical form, if there's divinity, then that is Guru. Means Guru is assumed to be divine supreme. There is no concept like this in the rest of world. Divine soul means which is past, which is not there today, is divine supreme. That's how the world sees it. But in our country, there's this concept of alive divinity. This concept exists nowhere else. That's why it is said, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Means in physical form, in the present, if there is divinity, it's from medium of Guru. In reality, even Guru is not supreme divine. See how the contradiction is seen. At one side, it said that Divine Supreme has no end. Divine Supreme was there, is here, and will be there. When Guru has a death, Guru possesses a body. Then, when he has a body, how come he is called Divine Supreme? Guru is not Supreme Divine, he is merged with divinity. And as he is merged with divinity, you see him as medium of divinity, as a way towards divinity. You have to understand. Merging with divinity becomes your destination. And that's why Guru is one such a medium who has shared away his bodily awareness. And as he has shared his bodily awareness, the Guru as medium keeps bestowing us with this manifested universal divine energy in form of cool, cold vibrations. But these cool, cold vibrations, the vibrations of energy, you will be able to feel only when you will see him as manifestation of divinity. Seeing him as divine means what? You are not seeing him as a body. Your conscience, your attention is not on his body, but on the divine energy that is flowing through his body. And that's why you, to reach to the inner, to the core, divine energy, are using him as a medium. You are reaching there through him as a medium. Now you see, now you assume that you have to reach this huge tall palace. And to reach this palace, when you see from downstairs, the door to the fortress is seen. And from downstairs to the top, we climb this mountain just by looking at that door. Looking at the door, we climb upwards, we reach to the door. And upon reaching there, do we just sit at the door? No. Door is just a door. We enter inside through that door and reach the big, huge palace inside. Exactly in the same way, being with Guru, observing the Guru, keeping company with Guru, accepting ordination, this all is the process of reaching to the door. But after reaching there, after reaching nearer to Guru, if you aren't able to observe inside him, you aren't able to see the energy that's flowing through Guru. If you aren't able to feel the power of the divine energy flowing through the Guru, then getting a Guru, observing him, being close to Guru is utterly useless. There's no use. So the need is to reach to the flow of the divine energy that's flowing through the Guru. We can reach there using him as medium. Secondly, After dharana comes the dhyan, means assuming Guru as Divine Supreme, and after that, inside us, focusing our conscience on a thought that I am merging with the Divine Supreme. I have merged with the universal energy. Feeling the divinity inside you, this all you don't have to do. This happens automatically. I will tell you experience from my own life. That when my Gurudev bestowed the self-realization on me, after bestowing the self-realization, the soulful awareness that I received, that self-realization I hadn't gotten all my life before. It happened the first time. And when it happened, all my search for the Divine Supreme just ended. All my conscience who was searching for divinity in the outer world, it just turned introversive. It became introversive. Why? Because my Guru, the introversive stage he had achieved, after 40 years of his spiritual practice, the internal powers he had achieved, all those energies, as I took him as Divine Supreme, as I took him as divine, I too received them. Knowing this, that he too is a common man just like me, has two hands just like me, has two legs just like me, has a body just like me. Despite knowing this, despite seeing this, I was seeing him, that he's just a normal person. Despite of all this, I took him as Divine Supreme because I could feel the energy that was inside him, which was manifestation of divinity. Bodily awareness was completely finished. I couldn't see his body, just the energy inside him, the vibrations inside. All my attention was focused on it. See, if we do like this, focusing our attention not on the body, but on that universal energy, then a meditation stage comes. After doing this stage consistently, after continuous practice, we can achieve the stage of samadhi. Meditation is a long process. Today, the people we see who have achieved the stage of samadhi, they haven't reached there suddenly. They have practiced meditation consistently for long. They have strived continuously. And after that, they have reached that stage. But we can see that they have reached the highest stage of meditation, are in best state of samadhi there. But to reach that stage, they have strived a lot. They have tried consistently. So never ever keep expectations that you can achieve that immediately after you meditate. Consistent efforts are needed. Such a vast arena can be learned through these 8 steps. So the perspective of yoga reaches to samadhi. Samadhi means that stage where you lose the bodily awareness completely. And after that, you merge with the Divine Supreme. The divine energy starts flowing through you. And after that, you gain a stage of introspection. This introspective stage we can achieve through the blessings of alive Guru. Only then. You see, all the other things in the world except Guru, please pay attention to my words. Whatever all the things in the world except Guru, all these things pull our attention to the outwards. And if your conscience is outwards and the Divine Supreme is not in the outwards, and we keep searching for the divinity outwards for our whole lives. And secondly, Guru is the one such that who puts your conscience not to the outwards but takes it to your inwards deeper. And after he takes it to the inwards, you start feeling better. You then attain a soulful pleasure. You then get a soulful happiness. You achieve this by only introspection. So, to be introspective, you need such a medium that will make us introspective. You see, it's like face is ours only. But despite of this, if we want to look at our own faces, we cannot see our faces. Then what happens? For that we need a mirror. And as we stand in front of the mirror, at that moment we can see our own face. To see our own face by our own eyes, we need mirror. Exactly in the same way. For doing introspection, we ourselves can't make us introspective. To make ourselves introspective, we need a mirror in form of an alive guru. This mirror can make us introspective. As we go in front of this mirror, what will happen? Mirror has no independent existence. He is Divine Supreme himself, divine energy flowing through him. As you go in front of him, he will turn your conscience inwards, will make you introspective, and with his company, you will feel the infinite contentness forever. All this can be achieved by self-realization. Self-realization is such a medium through which you, for some moments, for a fraction of time, take Guru as the Divine Supreme. And as you take Guru as the Supreme Divine, then what happens? The introspective states inside the Guru is instilled inside you also. And once this happens to you, your quest for the Supreme Divine ends. You know that divinity is inside you only. This you also start experiencing. This all becomes possible through yoga. So such a vast spectrum of yoga we have since last 7-8 years. Kept it limited to just Yogasana. See, for yourself these days, yoga means Yogasana, only this we have been projecting. This is absolutely wrong. See, Yogasana is not yoga. Yogasana is just a physical activity. As you do push-ups and sit-ups regularly, you do Surya Namaskar, exactly like that. These are Yogasanas. So Yogasana has nothing to do with conscience at all. I'm saying this all by my own experience. Once I was there in Australia. So in Australia, 5 famous yoga teachers from Australia had come to meet me. And all those 5 teachers had very beautiful and toned bodies. Just like some perfect dolls made in a factory, same like that. But just as weak, as blemished was their conscience. So when they were introduced to me as yoga teachers, then I sensed that their conscience is indeed weak. As they are yoga teachers, their conscience ought to be very pure. After that I went home. As I reached home, I remembered that my grandmother used to say, if she ever caught a girl standing in front of a mirror, she used to scold that girl left and right, don't look at the mirror, don't keep looking. I used to wonder, this girl is looking in the mirror. What's my grandmother has to do with it? But as time passed, I understood. What will a girl see in the mirror? She will see her body and curves, which is all perishable. So she will be looking at body and beauty, which is all perishable. Your conscience will perish with it too. This same mistake those girls were doing. Those teachers came the next day at the camp again. I then asked them. They said, no Swamiji, we have absolutely nothing to do with spirituality. We are here in this path to achieve a great figure. So most of the attention was on their figure. So they achieved a beautiful toned figure, but conscience was deteriorated totally. Because that figure is totally perishable. So conscience will get perished too. They said, Swamiji, yes, it has happened. What to do now? I said, do one thing. Look at the sky for 1 hour every day. What will happen by looking at the sky daily? The sky is not perishable. Your conscience will also grow strong. Your conscience will gain power. Think for yourself. It's a very serious topic. One girl, to achieve a great figure, keeps all attention on her body, then her conscience gets deteriorated. How many bodies a doctor pays attention to every day? Then what kind of deterioration does the doctor's conscience get? How much damage does their conscience would be receiving. Just imagine this. And that's why I tell the doctors, you're in the company of negative patients only. So the need is you should keep yourself fit, you keep yourself healthy, you keep yourself introspective. If you are healthy, the society will be healthy. You are one essential pillar of the society. All the health of the world is dependent on you. So the need is you should be healthy, you should be pious. But this will happen only when you will be introspective. If your conscience is focused on patients, how will you stay healthy? Your attention should not be on patients, but you should be introspecting. Then only patients will be benefiting and so you will be too. So what I mean to say is, Yogasana is not yoga. That's first. Secondly, then what is yoga? While doing yoga, what kind of difficulties can arise? What kind of problems would arise? About this I will explain a little to you. Before doing yoga, firstly see that it's not a method of meditation. It's not just a method of Dhyan Yoga, but it's a holy sacrament of Dhyan Yoga. After 800 years of meditation and consistent spiritual practice, the sages in the Himalayas there understand the wisdom achieved from practice. He passes it on to the next generation and so forth. It's been going on. And by this process, they have created the experiences of meditation. And after discovering these experiences, to spread this wisdom worldwide to the commonest of common people, they have chosen me as a medium for you. I too am a common person just like you. So please don't ever think that I am some sage, that I am some god. It's not true. I too live with my whole family. I too have my own family. And after that, I remain for half an hour in that stage, where any member of my family, see, millions of people are connected with me, and from millions of those people, not a single one remains there. My bodily awareness gets nullified, becomes completely zero. I practice such a stage, then what happens? By such consistent meditations, slowly, you achieve a certain spiritual stage. It's called consistent practice. So what I mean is, if you do practice meditation, then what all problems you may face, what difficulties may arise, I will tell you. At first, when you sit for meditation, your body will oppose it. But if you do any yogasana, then you can have one advantage, that you will have control of your whole body. And this can be beneficial for you while doing yoga. Yogasana is beneficial, but yogasana is not yoga. Yoga is different. What will happen after that? Listen carefully. If you do not do yogasana, then what happens? For half an hour, your body will protest. Body will protest means, as soon as you try to sit and try to concentrate, even in Sukhasana, in Padmasana, however you sit, then you will feel itching. And itching will be at such a place where you hadn't experienced it in your life. So touching will be there. What can happen besides feeling itching? After that, you may have coughing. You will feel down. After you can have urge to pass gases. Understand all this are ways of your body to protest. It doesn't want you to sit there. Why? Because we have no habit of it. What do? Either we are in some work, or this is one, or we are busy thinking. Now you have to sit for half an hour in such a way where you do not even think. Such a half an hour sitting where there's no work at all. And your body really isn't habitual to it. What happens when it's not habitual? It will try with might to refrain from it. It will try so much so that you leave it. How much ever it may try, how much ever it may strive to. Do not get up for half an hour. Alright, after that, secondly, the next attack on you will be through thoughts. Whatever deeds you have committed in the lifetime, all the incidents those happened in your lifetime, thoughts regarding all this will start floating in your mind. Slowly, many thoughts will come, a lot of thoughts really. And normally what the practitioner does, he starts thinking. And here, I have a sincere request to you. Do not start thinking. You just keep looking at the thoughts. And as you keep just looking at thoughts, you will see slowly, those thoughts will start disappearing. Why? Because thoughts aren't alive. They don't have strength at all. There is no power in them. They are powerless. But what happens when we actually start thinking Unknowingly, we give them the strength to do it. We give them power. So it starts. You get one thought, with it comes the second. With the second comes third. Such a chain goes on. But if you don't give strength to the very first thought and just watch the thought like a traffic police just watches, and what happens by just watching? Your conscience will not be on the thoughts, and automatically thoughts will diminish. After that may happen, that one thin string of a thought is going on, still the meditation is on. It can happen too, but at a point that thought too will disappear. So second attack will be of thoughts. Third attack will be of intellect. Intellect will start telling you, this meditation is not for you. You haven't done meditation ever before. See, you are sitting since 8 days. You are sitting for half an hour, that too regularly. Was it possible for you? It never happened. So, meditation is impossible for you. And why you are still sitting and wasting your half an hour when there are many more important works pending? And by this, intellect will make you remember some very important work. And still you will not go do that work. What is the goal of the intellect? It's that making you leave from that meditational stage, making you get away from that meditational state, nothing else. So, if your body will protest, you do not get up. If the thoughts attack you, you do not get up. If your intellect attacks you, you do not get up. I have found a way out. I have discovered a path. By that way, progress can be achieved and has been achieved. The way is, I have dedicated this half an hour of my lifetime to my Guru. You see, when anything like this half an hour, when you dedicate, you do not take it back. Similarly, you dedicate this half an hour to me. For how many days? For 45 days. If you meditate for 45 days, half an hour daily, what will happen? You will lose 22 and a half hours. But after these 22 and a half hours, your whole world would be changed. Just experiment this and see. It's okay if you just say, let's just do it and see, and do it. Secondly, what's the time for meditation? I do it at 3:30 in the morning. Actually, time depends on you. If you meditate in the morning, it's better. If not possible, then do it in the evening. And after that, if it's to be done after bath or without bath, I'm not putting any rules as such. If I lay out any rules, then I know because of these rules, you will turn your back to meditation. Because your intellect will say, you haven't bathed, don't do it now. It happens. But do whatever you want. But do meditation for half an hour daily, for 45 days, and then you will see. Secondly, this meditation as such, all this is based on a mantra. And the mantra is very simple. I am a pure soul. I am a pious soul. This mantra, nothing much. It used to reverberate inside me when I was a kid. The same thing I took as mantra. And after that, through this medium of mantra, and after that, millions of people across the world are now connected to this mantra. And as they're connected to this, as you start meditation, putting attention on this mantra, then the collectivity of them all, the positive collectivity, you too start receiving. And irrespective of you reaching that stage or not, you too start meditating. But I am alerting you once again. I had come on this path without any kind of expectations. And today I have reached at that stage in my life where I'm not at all in need of anything from life. I have achieved everything. I'm completely content. So exactly in the same way, you too come here without any expectations and start sitting for meditation for half an hour. I should deeply meditate. This also is an expectation of the body. See, and try to understand my point here. Expectations are related to your body. And meditation is related to soul and the divine supreme. So as you bring expectations in between, your practice gets blemished. It becomes impure. So when you start on the spiritual journey, never keep any expectations. Don't expect even smallest of the small thing. I came on this path without any expectations. And what is the mantra? I am a pure soul. I am a pious soul. That's it, so simple. Means it looks very simple, but it's not actually. See, whatever you utter, whenever you talk like this, you should have that conviction, and this is truly essential. Like when you say, I am a pure soul, then you really should feel, I have taken births in various different languages, in various religions, in various castes, in various nations. And still my piousness is still there. After that, when you say that I am a pious soul, then you should forget that from what caste you are, which way of worship you follow, which language you speak, what nation you belong to, what gender you are of. The first to come and last to go is this ego about gender. You just forget that whether you are a male or a female, forget even this. And after that, see that energy, feel universal energy. Now let's do meditation. Nothing much. Those people who have been sitting on chairs, please sit down. And after that, as I have put my both hands out, you also put yours. And put your right hand on top of your head. Press gently there. And while pressing gently, close your eyes. While pressing, move it 3 times clockwise. Now slowly, slowly bring your hand down. Say this mantra together with me. I am a pure soul. I am a pious soul. I am a pure soul. I am a pious soul. I am a pure soul. I am a pious soul. Now focusing on top of your head, meditate. Now let's pray to the Divine Supreme. O Divine Supreme, kindly give me self realization. O Divine Supreme, kindly give me self realization. O Divine Supreme, kindly give me self realization. Now you should feel the energy waves flowing in your body. Feel those waves. Today we learned that Yogasana is not yoga. The spectrum of yoga is very vast, is too big. So the need is to spread this truth about yoga in the whole world, for which I'm putting all my efforts. I'm just worried that as these days Yogasana is equated with yoga, and if it goes on for next 10 years, the upcoming generation will have this impression that Yogasana is yoga. So what is yoga in reality? What is truth about yoga? This we should understand and we are able to explain, but next generation is not going to know this. So please contribute in these my efforts and tell the people around you that Yogasana is not yoga. Yoga has a vast span and the concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam can be realized not through Yogasana but through only and only yoga. Greetings.